According to the World Economic Forum, by the year 2050, there will be more plastics in the world's oceans than there are fish. This figure is shocking, yes, but do we really know what's going on beneath the surface? If we had a closer look, a chemical look, we'd see a bunch of chemicals slowly leaching out of these plastics and into the surrounding waters, posing a threat to all the wildlife and humans connected to that water body. These chemicals, known as plastic additives, are commonly added to plastics to make them more flexible, to make them flame or waterproof, and so on. While researchers have studied many of these chemicals and how they leach out of countless plastic products, little attention has been paid to a subgroup of these that are persistent, mobile, and toxic, or PMT. Persistent meaning they don't break down easily, mobile meaning they're hard to remove from water, and toxic is self-explanatory. Because they're so hard to remove, PMTs can pass right through many water treatment processes, with the only way of reducing their levels in the environment being through dilution. And yet, these chemicals remain largely unregulated, free to be put in the plastic products that you and I use on a daily basis. In my research, I want to tackle PMT plastic additives head-on. I want to create the methods to help study these chemicals and measure the PMTs coming out of a bunch of different plastic products. Firstly, using machines that can separate complicated mixtures of chemicals, I was able to create a new analysis method that could specifically measure PMT plastic additives in water. Using this method, I then assessed how different environmental parameters like water type, UV light, and time affected how PMTs leach out of plastics, using the best of these conditions to create a leaching protocol. Finally, I leached 18 plastic products using this leaching protocol and measured the PMTs that came out using my analysis method. In total, I found 480 PMT plastic additives coming from the 18 products, a number of which are affiliated with adverse effects to reproduction, to development, and linked to some cancers. Interestingly, some of these chemicals leach out immediately from things like food wrappers and medical masks, while others leach out more gradually over days and months from things like packaging and toy balls. With this research, we're taking the first big step towards regulating these chemicals, providing the tools to better study them, and ultimately making our waters safer for everyone. Thank you.